Hello everybody and a warm welcome back. We are outside Lumea. I did a trip from Kiruna. That was my first city in Sweden. This is my second down to here. I didn't record this leg. There's no rhyme or reason, so don't really worry about the fact that I was up north, then I went south, now I'm going to go north again. I want to get the 6 cities done, because I want to be done with this event. As appreciative as I am that subscribers to the channel bought every map for Eurotruck for me. I had a bunch of them already, but there was a whole stink load I was missing. And they got them for me. I'm really more of an American truck sim guy, I've got to be honest. And I'd sooner mix it up between Euro Truck, American Truck, and get back with the X-Plane and the train sims and stuff like that. But this is a timed event. So I'm going to go up here, and then I'll probably take a trip down to here, and then continue down. And then when I get to around Östersund, my thinking is I'll probably be almost done with the event. Kuppelsker and that are not part, or Jönköping are not part of the event. So I'm not worried about them. So I'm going to take a trip up to here. I have done some driving. I actually did a trip from Kiruna to Ivalo to Lumia. Just because I wanted to get that most northern city in Finland, I believe, done. Just so I have it out of the way, and then I can just finish these up at some point down the road. I won't film those ones. So, let's go up. So there you go. Actually, I'll take a picture of that, Kit, for you, because Kit is flying along with me. And Kit, I'm actually glad you mentioned you couldn't find that building in Sarajevo. I want to look up what that building is myself. So I've already got the load on here. Whoa. I forgot I was that close to the building. Oh, they do love to make some of these really tight. And there is the gate. So I did hear from Grantham, CPT, or Grantham Captain, is my assumption. Because I did just put up a video for X-Plane 12, flying, as I said I wanted to do,
turn right,
in southern Portugal. And I took up the Aerostar, which is an aircraft they were thinking of purchasing.
get ready to turn left.
And I'd been flying it like, just because I don't necessarily, you see something on the channel doesn't mean I'm not doing it. Or I'm not flying a particular aircraft. Like, kind of almost since U.S. Thanksgiving, I want to say. Kid will correct me if I'm wrong. For a lot of November, or all of December and up through New Year's, I was flying the Aerostar almost every flight. I did do some in the Tolus A340 600, magnificent aircraft. So one thing when I get back into American truck, and it's mostly because, you know, a lot of where they are featuring, you know, map-wise and all that, there's no snow.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
You know, yes, Idaho and, you know, Wyoming and that.
Exit
Technically, northern Arizona should have it. And there is a Frosty Forest, Frosty Winter mod for American Truck Simulator. It's identical, basically, to the one we have right here in Euro Truck. Yeah, I'll give you some room. Could have given him a bit more room. The thing is, it doesn't differentiate where you're actually driving, to the best of my knowledge. When this event is over, I'll definitely play around with it in Euro Truck, and I'll do a trip. You know, from up here where it should be cold and snowy and icy, and I don't know, drive to the south of France or Greece or something. Like a massively, insanely long trip.
Exit right.
Whoa. And here we go. You know, because if I'm in freaking San Diego, right, and I see this outside, yeah, and there'd be no transition or anything like that that I know of, so that kind of makes it, you know, it's really gonna take until we get like Illinois and Wisconsin and Michigan and everything, you know, like the Midwest, the Northeast.
Get ready to turn right.
Which is gonna take years at their current rate.
Turn right.
Oh, that's freaky. I thought they were coming right down the same thing. It's like, did I make a wrong turn? A lot of cars. What time is it? Oh, 6:08 in the morning. Okay, well that makes sense. I think we're good for gas. Oh, diesel.
Go straight on. Caution. Please watch the speed limit.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Hill's a lot steeper than I thought. You gotta be kidding me. The one car on this road, and they're a police car. Lord.
Go straight on.
Cut me off. So next, for Explain 12, although I think the next video you see after this, it could be Explain, but there's a very good chance it'll be something train sim related. It's busy this morning on the road. You can definitely tell the stark difference between especially the Scandinavian countries and Nordic countries. Like going all the way up to where we're going, that'd be a four-lane highway, or a 6-lane highway if it was in North America. But in Europe, not so much. I have fatigue back off because honestly, I just want to get this event done and dusted and get it behind me. I have just over, why are you doing that? I figured out what's causing some of this. For some reason, Windows 11, multiple times a week during the daytime, is doing virus scans. I'm not sure the logic behind that, why it's doing it, but it is. And it's really getting annoying. Because one sim, I never have had issues with frame rate, running high resolution, everything on high or ultra, is my truck sims. Double check. Maybe we could get some fuel.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
I do mind the speed limit. 40 is more than slow enough. I've got enough for this job. As to when it's going to get light, I don't know. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. And it's still pretty dark. $73 will do. So haven't decided where I'm going to fly yet. For the next X-Plane video. I know I'm going to do GA again. As to what I'm going to fly, I don't know. I had the Baron out for a little bit. It's like, yeah, not really feeling that at present. Could do another flight in the Caribou, actually. And then also as to what train sim I want to use. Because I own a number of them. I have a Korean one, a Japanese one, a Polish one. And then, of course, Train Sim Classic and World 6 from Dovetail. And Kitster and Cindy, because they bought me the Deluxe, I believe it was, which gave me early access and that, which was fun. Just gotta say, the problem with Train Sim World, the routes are just uninspiring, a lot of them. You know, it's like, where's the Switzerland route? Well, you can use the ones, I don't want to use the ones from Train Sim World 2 or 3 or whatever. I want native Train Sim World 6 ones. You know, in Poland, in Hungary, in Austria, in Switzerland, Sweden, Finland, Norway, Turkey. You know, stuff like that. Like they're just so German and US centric. And they just keep releasing the same locomotives on the, you know, regardless of the route. And it's like, ah, yeah, here we go. Class 66. Yeah, what is it? Or, you know, or 69 or whatever. Or the HS, that sad old HST. You know, and it's like reselling you stuff you already own. It's just ludicrous. That's why I like Train Sim Classic, because you've got like high-end simulations and you've got like Great British Rail. I can't remember the name. And you've got like Searchlight and like all these modders and creators and add-on makers and that for Classic that just come up with hundreds of things for you to drive. Oh Lord, not fog. I'll tell you one thing, the fog in the sim can be very, very disorientating. Yeah, I'm gonna slow down. I could barely see that truck's headlights. These are the kind of conditions where you get, what do they call that stuff? Rime ice or something? Rime, fog, frost.
Caution. Please watch the speed limit.
Why is this 50? Yeah, whatever, I don't care. Should have known. It seems they're always there where all of a sudden there's an abrupt speed change in like 50 meters from like 80 to 50 as guaranteed they're going to be around there because you can't. The only way you could do it is like slam the brakes full on and then you just, with this, the way I have the truck suspension and that set up, plus the winter mod with the slippery physics kind of that, you just lock up and you just go ice skating. And spinning and careening off the road or into the back of a bus like I did in the previous video. And we'll start to slow down.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
How far have we got? 2 hours and 25 minutes. Whoa. It's almost, if I didn't know it. Wow, look at that over there. That's what I mean about the fog. I'm telling you. I'm assuming that those are bus stops. Because we are getting coaches in the sim.
Caution. Please mind the speed.
And cars.
Caution. Please watch the speed limit. Caution. Please mind the speed limit. Get ready to turn left.
Nope, next one.
Turn left.
I gotta be careful. I'm hauling fuel, I think. I don't know what it is. This fog freaks me out. "106 kilometers. Oh, that fog freaks me out, man. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, soon we'll be able to drive one of those. Maybe you already can, but these will be part of the sim. You might have to buy them as an add-on. From SES. But, you know, somebody will come out with, like, they'll be modded. You know, and you'll be able to get all kinds of stuff on, you know. God bless the modders, man, I tell you. Like Grimes has done with this mod I'm using, the Frosty Winter, something that SCS should have done ages ago. Like, this is what, 12-year-old sim? Something like that? This should have been done 5 years ago. And no, I'm not going to stop harping on it. We need a functional calendar just so we have seasons. Doesn't need to have a year. You know, but you've got months. And the sim can tell, yeah, you're in northern Sweden. It's January. It's gonna snow. There'll be ice.
Go straight on.
You know, stuff like that. And it's all done by default within the sim itself. Shouldn't have to run mods to get it. Now, mods that, you know, can do higher resolution graphics or redo the skybox or something like that, there'll always be those. Even if they do add it, you know, SES added in weather. Like seasons and, you know, where weather is seasonally appropriate for where you are driving. There'll be people who go, you know, oh, I wish the skybox was like this, or I wish we had more kinds of tree types, or what, you know, whatever. There'll always be people that, you know, are going to create mods like that. But just not having to run 3-4 mods just to get snow and the slippery physics and everything else like that in the sim. I'm sorry, it should be built in the sim. Simple as that. These small towns kind of come out of nowhere, you know? Oh, we're at our destination already? Wow. Cool. So now we're in northern Sweden. Like almost as north as you can go, I think. Which is kosher. So, wouldn't mind a garage up here. Hopefully there's one in Carasundo. I don't know how it's pronounced, obviously. Hopefully there's,
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
a garage for sale.
Turn right. Turn right.
Well, that's kind of blind spot turn, eh? And here we go. So that is what? City number 3, I think, should be done. Which is awesome. Because that is what I want. And no, I'm not doing it because I want to get into some flight simming. Confirm. And I'm just going to save it here. So let's see what we are dealing. 418 kilometers. Perfect. As long as it's over, what is that, 150 or something? Continue. So we have 3 of 6 done now. There they are. I'm going to take a screenshot of this so that I don't end up doubling back on stuff. And we will go to the world map. So to give you an idea, Kit, probably going to try come down here. So that'd be city number 4. Number 5, and then maybe number 6. And that'll be all 6 of them done, and then I'm not sure. We're gonna that or go to Avsker, then to here. So that would be, we've done 3, 4, 5. And then I would just need the 6. So, I mean, something here or here. And then I could get a trip to, like, Trondheim and go up. And that, and hit Narvik, Alter, Honnesving, and then into these. I don't care about doing them all. The things I wouldn't mind seeing, Tromsø, Trondheim, and Lillehammer, and of course Bergen. And like I said, the southern part here is not part of the event because that came out in the Scandinavia map expansion, I don't know, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So that is why those are all filled in, and then you got, of course, the whole of, I've got all of this. These aren't part of an event or anything, but I got a lot of driving to do. I really want to explore more around Sarajevo area, the Budapest, like Hungary, Belgrade, Bucharest. Like this region here fascinates me even in real life. Like, you know, there's so much history. I mean, come on. And then, of course, like, you know, the Isle of Rhodes, I mean, kind of famous. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. If you liked it, like, share, comment, subscribe. You know the whole thing. I will put a link to the full playlist of things I've done in a truck simulator, both of the truck sims. And, of course, my computer specs are down there. A link to my Discord and how you can support the channel. 2 ways. We don't do sponsor content. Everything is bought with viewer donations and my money. My own money. That I also supplement that with. And, like I said, the computer specs. Sim is available on Steam. Might be also on Epic, I'm not sure. And I think it's going to be coming to consoles. Or it already is. Anyway, there we go. So back to our map over here. We will be getting Ireland. I don't know if Ireland and the Scotland rework is being done first. Or we'll get Iceland. Which will be nice. And I'll definitely be doing the events for those as well. But this is a rather big event because it's covering 3 countries. Normally, when a new map comes out, it's typically of 1 country. And so you've got to do 10 unique deliveries or whatever within that country and pretty much every single city is part of the event. You know, so yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Do take care. I want you to stay safe, be kind to one another, keep the blue side up, and I'll see you on the rails, on the road, and in the sky. Have a great weekend, everybody.